Irves here. I'm here to discuss the solitary life of snow leopards. If you think you are lonely, let me tell you, you haven't even gotten to the epitome of loneliness. Irvis, are you fiddling with my setup? Absolutely not. Yes, yes, you are. Didn't know snow leopards were liars, too. I was entertaining the audience. Such a nice guest you are. I guess I don't have to introduce you then. Go ahead with whatever you had started. Hey, I'm Irves, ambassador of the Snow Leopard Community. Our community consists of leopards from about 12 countries, and ambassadors are chosen on a rolling basis. Our ambassador work as the voice of our community on the international podium. That's what I'm here for. Spread snow leopard propaganda. Really funny. Anyways, shall we begin? Yeah, let's go. You mentioned that your community spans 12 countries. Could you explain? Yes. So, snow leopard, scientific name Panthera uncia. They are found in high mountain regions of Asia. It's it's like an important part of us, the mountains. We and mountains go together. Some of the countries that we are found in include Afghanistan, Bhutan, China, India, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Mongolia, Nepal, Pakistan, Russia, Tajikistan, and Uzbekistan. So, Central Asia and a bit of South Asia. And we span across a lot of, high mountains, including the Himalayan range. There we live in the high alpine areas, which can go up to like 1800 feet in elevation. Do you speak Chinese? No. Alright, no. Do I look like I speak Chinese? I'm not Thailand. Okay, got it. You live in higher elevations in the Himalayas. It must be cold there. It is. That's why nature has given us soft and dense fur that grows extra thick to keep us warm in winter. Nature loves us. It loves us. It really loves us. Giving us something to keep us warm, but also, soft. Double. We also have a very long tail, and thick one too. For balancing on rocks. It's pretty useful in Kung Fu. And wrapping it around our bodies for protection from cold. So it's like a scarf, but on the rare end, not on the neck, if you get my point. So we have thick gray, yellow tinged fur. We have solid spots on our heads, necks, and the lower limbs, and a sort of special pattern called rosettes. There are like large rings that enclose smaller spots. They can be found all over our body, and these spot patterns it is what researchers rely on to find us in snow, try and spot us in snow. Our front limbs, they are really short, but our hind limbs are like very agile, and we can jump up to like 50 feet in length. Our paws actually, they're really furry, they're really large, and they're like snow boots, snowshoes, and help us, walk on sharp rocks. So, I told you, nature loves us. It's given us all the things we need. Oh, you said something about learning Kung Fu. You think you can learn Kung Fu? I believe we can do anything. I also believe we just need a little more will. We might as well rule the world. Why would you want to rule the world? Life goals. Alright. I mean, being for so many so many countries means you must have a lot of names. I love names. Oh, great. So, you do have a lot of names. We do. Absolutely, we do. My name, Irves, is the Mongolian version. The genus name that we have, Uncia, it's derived from an old French word, once, which it was originally used for the European lynx. Um, we are still occasionally called once. Uh, and so there's since we span like a large amount of countries across Asia, we have all sorts of names in their local languages. From, for example, in Pashto, we have Wavrin Prang. In Ladakh, we are called Shan. In the Tibetan language, we're called Ziksa. In the Kazakh, we are called Bars or Bares. In Kyrgyz, we are called Ilbirs. In Hindi and Urdu, we're called Barfani Chita. In Dari, we are called Palange Barfi. And in Sanskrit or Hindi, we are called Him Tendua. What do all of these are a lot of names spanning a lot of languages and countries. What do they signify to you? They essentially mean vast identity for us snow leopards, an ethnic diversity, if you may. We also have one more name. I won't call it name. It's more like a term. We are also known as ghost of the mountains. We are not dead, guys. That's not why we're called ghost of mountains. We are called ghost of mountains because of our like very mysterious nature, like very elusive nature. We're like vampires. It's just hidden away. Nobody knows about us. We're very shy. I know me being here and talking kind of contradicts that, but guys, we are shy. And our fur, the coloring of our fur on our coats, it makes it difficult to see us in the whole snowy, rocky mountain environment that we find ourselves in. We are solitary creatures. I was talking about it. We're very like so we are so by ourselves, like we are so alone, we're so lonely that there is no term for a group of snow leopards. Like there is no term to refer to a group of snow leopards. That's how lonely you are, because that's how rarely you see two snow leopards together, which makes it hard to say, oh, something of a group of snow leopards. So yeah, we're very lonely. Is that what you were discussing at the beginning? Yeah, solitude. Being lonely is good, and I'm making a point here. Is that the snow leopard propaganda you were talking about? Yeah, come on. Like, who doesn't love a little bit of solitude? Being alone means you worry about only yourself. That's enough worry. More than that can cause a lot of problems. Alright, this space is not for propaganda. I mean, this propaganda, it's not bad. Like, we only hunt for ourselves. We don't have anyone else to feed. Like, you guys could tackle inflation with it. I'm just saying. Advice. You could take it. How about instead of that, you talk about hunting. What do snow leopards hunt? How do they hunt? What do you guys eat? Yeah, I mean, because of course we hunt for only ourselves, but we are capable of hunting preys that are like 3 times our own weight. Are we're really tough. We eat this specific sheep called the blue sheep. We also eat the Argali wild sheep, ibex, marmots, pikas, deer, and some other small mammals. Um, Argali sheep is one of those animals which we often or typically hunt. However, you see, the problem is that we are not the only ones who hunt them. Locals also hunt them. So it's like two people fighting for the same food, and poor Argali sheeps. Yeah, so because of that, it kind of becomes hard for us to find uh Argali sheep. Then it's our natural prey. It's really hard to find them. So we are often forced to kill livestock, to survive. And as you can guess, doing that means picking up a fight with them humans. And because you're a human, you must know. You guys don't take it really well when we kill your livestock, do you? I mean, it's fine when you kill your livestock. It's not fine if we do. So we are killed in retaliation. Listen, guys, we don't have weapons to fight you. I mean, we do. I mean, we have claws, but you get my point. We mostly have offensive weapons, not defensive weapons. So please don't retaliate if we kill your livestock. We guys are helpless. Or maybe stop killing our main food source. I mean, you guys can give up on that. You guys have a lot of things to eat. We got that sheep only to eat. So, yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. Let's see if your words reach and if really you will be able to eat what you really want. So it brings me to this point, like in 2024, that's just last year, the General Assembly announced that the 23rd of October will be celebrated as the International Day of the Snow Leopard. It's an effort to sort of bring international and regional support towards the conservation of snow leopards because of their overall role in the overall ecosystem. What are your thoughts on that? I mean, it's nice. We snow leopards, we have been listed in the Appendix 1 of the Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species of Wild Fauna and Flora, also called CITES, since 1975. So, for those of you who do not know what CITES is, it's essentially this international agreement, the purpose of which is to ensure that whatever international trade that happens with the wild animals and plants, like the international trade that happens in wild animals and plants, wild animals, plants being internationally traded among countries, it does not threaten their survival, that it does not impact their survival, their livelihood, their life. Currently, there are about 184 countries or regional economic some organizations that are part of this agreement, adhere to this agreement. So we are listed in the Appendix 1 of the Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species of Wild Fauna and Flora. So that means our international trade is regulated. It's done in the under the assurance that it doesn't impact our survival. We also are listed in the Appendix 1 of the Convention of the Conservation of Migratory Species of Wild Animals. It's another intergovernmental treaty, also known as Bonn Convention. It was signed in 1979 and it came in force in 1983. And as of 2022, it has 133 countries. Your country, India, it's also part of it. And the aim here is to ensure to conserve the 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 area, the terrestrial, marine, or avian area of the migratory species, all through the range from where they migrate from to and from. Um, yeah, it's an effort to bring all the countries together in efforts for conservation measures, and we have been listed in it since 1986. And in the International Union for Conservation of Nature Red List, we are, as of 2017, considered a vulnerable group, really vulnerable, and we are at the risk of facing extinction in the near future. So the problem is, as I said, uh, there's a lot of problems we face, and one I listed above is that we are competing with you guys on a sheep. Guys, please just eat something else. Um, Another threat that we are facing is habitat loss, which is, I mean, it's common at this point. Every animal who is vulnerable, threatened, or endangered, whatever, they're losing their habitat. I mean, come on, guys, you guys have enough space to live on. How much more do you guys want? And as I said, we are running out of prey. People are illegally trafficking us or illegally hunting us. Why? Why do you guys have to do this? And of course, biggest threat of all, climate change. So all these things come together, which lead to a lot of problems for our community. And our habitat is being it continues to decline as human settlement grows. More people are using our spaces for grazing um their livestock, and then cry about why we hunted their livestock. If you're gonna have your livestock on my land, I am going to hunt it. Simple. Very simple. I'm just saying, if you let your livestock enter our territory, we snow leopards are going to be forced to eat them. Simple. Anyways, because of all of this, we have lost about 30% of our habitat in the Himalayas alone. So it's a lot of problem that we are facing. How how do you feel when you see the decline in your community's population? I mean, it's really sad. And I'm a positive man in general. Guys, we're cute. We are cute. I mean, yeah, I agree, we're deadly. We kill, but we are still cute. Why would you want to kill us? I mean, not to say you should kill not cute animals. That's not what I'm saying, but still, we should get at least some benefit of being cute and not get killed. But on a serious note, animals, all sorts of animals, are part of this huge chain in nature. If you're going to kill one of them, then the whole chain is at the risk of collapsing, and that will change the order of that environment, that place, which can cause more problems for nature, for environment. So then it becomes a sort of chain of destruction. You kill one animal, you end one animal, and then that impacts another community, that impacts another species, and so on and so forth, until it just blows out of control. Good point. And I think for the past few episodes we have repeated this point, that it is our responsibility with the species that has the most hold on resources to work for the betterment of other species. So, yeah, exactly. Earth is a family. Yeah, I agree, and I hope my audience too has found this conversation insightful and understood more about snow leopards and the threats they are facing, and of course we should save them, because, as you said, any animal is part of this chain, environment that if you remove it from the chain, the whole chain as is at the risk of collapsing. So I hope you enjoyed this conversation today, because I really did. Definitely. And thank you for letting me talk about solitude. I am pro solitude. It has many benefits. All right. Thank you. Any last remarks? Yeah. Just to let you know, we snow leopards can't roar. We only mew or growl or yowl or prusten. So prusten is like, it's also known as chuffing. It's like this non-threatening voice sound that we make by blowing our noses, but closing our mouths are closed, and we blow through our noses, something like that. Nice. Nice to know that. Thank you again for coming to the daily podcast, Irves. And as we wrap this episode up, a reminder to hit that subscribe button and like button. Until next time.